crashing, making a loud, sudden noise, often from impact. The waves were crashing against the rocks with tremendous force, curling, forming into a spiral or curved shape. The smoke was curling up into the sky, exploding, breaking apart violently with a loud noise and often with a release of energy. The fireworks were exploding in brilliant colors above the city, lashing, striking or hitting something forcefully, often repeatedly. The storm was lashing the coastal town with heavy rain and strong winds, pounding, beating or striking heavily and repeatedly. The heavy rain was pounding on the roof all night long, shaking, moving back and forth or up and down with quick, short movements. The earthquake was so powerful that it caused the buildings to start shaking, tumbling, falling or rolling over and over. The leaves were tumbling across the yard in the autumn wind. Awestruck, filled with a sense of wonder or amazement. The audience was awestruck by the magician's incredible performance. Battering, repeatedly hitting or attacking something with force. The waves were battering the shore during the storm. Din. A loud, continuous noise. The din of the city traffic could be heard from the apartment window. Vast. Extremely large or immense. The desert stretched out before us in a vast expanse of sand and rock. Fearsome. Causing fear or apprehension, intimidating. The fearsome predator prowled the jungle, making other animals stay away. Thunderous. Producing a loud, deep noise like thunder. The applause from the crowd was thunderous after the performance. Overhead. Above one's head, in the sky. The birds flew overhead as we walked through the park. Roared. Made a loud, deep sound, similar to a roar. The lion roared mightily in the savannah, asserting its dominance. Beneath. Under or below something. The treasure was hidden beneath the old oak tree. Blew out. Forced air or gas to escape, often extinguishing something. The wind blew out the candles on the birthday cake. Suck. To draw in a substance by creating a vacuum. The vacuum cleaner sucks up dust from the carpet. Typhoon. A large, powerful storm with strong winds and heavy rain, typically occurring in the western Pacific. The typhoon caused widespread damage across the island. Witnessing. Observing or seeing something happen. She was witnessing the sunrise from the top of the mountain. An adventure story. Michael has been sailing around the world with his parents in a boat called the Peggy Sue. In a fierce storm, Michael and his dog Stella were washed into the sea. They are now on a remote desert island, but it seems that they are not alone, someone keeps leaving them food. Storm at sea. A storm broke over the island that night, such a fearsome storm, such a thunderous crashing of lightning overhead, such a din of rain and wind that sleep was quite impossible. Great waves roared in from the ocean, pounding the beach, and shaking the ground beneath me. I spread out my sleeping mat at the very back of the cave. It was fully 4 days before the storm blew itself out, but even during the worst of it, I would find my fish and fruit breakfast waiting for me every morning. Stella and I kept to the shelter of our cave. All we could do was watch as the rain came lashing down outside. I looked on awestruck at the power of the vast waves rolling in from the open sea, curling, tumbling, and exploding as they broke onto the beach, as if they were trying to batter the island into pieces and then suck us all out to sea. I thought often of my mother and father and the Peggy Sue, and wondered where they were. I just hoped the typhoon, for that was what I was witnessing, had passed them by. From Kinsuke's Kingdom by Michael Morpurgo. Comprehension. Write answers to these questions, using the extract to help you. 1. When did the storm break out? 2. Who was with Michael on the island? 3. How long did the storm last? 4. What did Michael have to eat? Write answers to these questions, using the extract to help you. 1. Why does Michael stay inside the cave? 2. Why couldn't Michael fall asleep? 3. Michael thought about his parents. Where do you think they were? 4. Look at how the writer describes the waves in lines 10 to 12. What sort of picture does it create in the reader's mind? 1. Read the story again, then retell it to a partner briefly in your own words. 2. Make a list of all the new words you have used. 3. What is the first thing you would do if you found yourself on a remote island? Explain your ideas to your partner.